Hello everybody and welcome to this week's video. You can see behind me my bookcases are in shambles right now. They definitely need a bit of a rejig, and that is what I'm going to be doing today. We're going to be reorganizing my bookcases. I have got a very large stack of hauled books, which I don't know if this is going to go out before or after that. I think it'll be before, but I've done a big book haul for December and November. I'm going to be hopefully posting that after Christmas, because obviously Christmas I'll be getting some more books, and I think this is going to go out on the 19th. But it means I do not have space right now to put all of these in their places, nor do I have space for the books that I'm getting for Christmas, because I know which books they are and I know where they're going to go. So I'm going to take most of this off the shelves, I think, and redo the whole thing. There's a couple shelves I know I want to keep, like my Harry Potter shelves, which are right at the top, and this one are going to stay the same, bar my Lego that I have here, because this was at my boyfriend's house and I brought it home. So I need to find a place for that. My Powerless shelf is definitely staying the same. I'm in love with the shelf, and I think my Elsie Silver shelf will end up staying the same, as well as this hockey shelf will probably stay the same, because I really like how this one's laid out. So there's a couple shelves that are staying the same, but there's a lot of shelves that I'm redoing completely because I just don't have space. Like, you can't really see it, my Emily Henry Jessa Hastings shelf already at max capacity, and you can kind of see behind me here I have 2 more copies of People We Meet on Vacation to put up there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I kind of want Emily Henry to have her own shelf because I love her, but then I don't know where to put Jessa Hastings. You see my problem. And I've also done a huge unhaul of K-pop albums. If anyone knows me, you know that I am a K-pop lover. I do love like Pentagon, Astros, Stray Kids, 17, Twice. I like my top 5, I think. But I've just decided I don't look at the albums, I don't look at the photo cards, and if I'm listening to the music, it's on my phone, not on a CD. So I don't need the full collections that I had. I had 3 shelves that were already very squished and a couple of random bits lying around my room. So I've decided to unhaul pretty much all of it. Like, I'm keeping a few signed albums I have and a couple just that I love the cover of. But other than that, it's all gone because I need the money, frankly. I'm planning to start driving and move out in the next year. So I really need the money, frankly. So that's going. Which does mean I have a lot of stuff just on the floor around here in the way of my shelves. That is all up on Vinted right now. I will leave my Vinted in the description. I've listed all of Astro's discography. I've listed all of Pentagon's. I've listed a few randoms that I still had, and I will be uploading some Stray Kids, including an entire OT8 photo card collection. So if you're interested in that, if our interests overlap, please do check them out. I try to be fair with pricing. With Astro specifically, the albums are a little bit more pricey because they are out of print and with photo cards. So that's my little plug for my Vinted page. There's also books on there. I think there's some shoes maybe on there as well. There's some really random stuff on my Vinted, but it is mainly K-pop and books. So please check it out if you're interested in any of that. But with that said, I have some extra shelf space now to move downwards. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to time lapse it and maybe do a voiceover. We'll see what I end up doing, but that is my plan for the rest of today, is to sort this out. I've been sorting out the rest of my room. It's still a bit of a bomb site, but I'm getting there. So this is what I'll be tackling next, because this is what I see from my bed, which is there. This is my view, and it stresses me out that it's so messy. So I'm going to sort that out. I want it to look really nice. That's my only goal. I just want it to look nice and have order. So that's that. Let's cut to me taking things off of the shelf. I don't know how much voiceover, if any, I've done, but I feel like this is a good point to check in. My fantasy shelves have been rearranged. I really like them actually. So my top shelf has stayed exactly the same. I've just moved the books forward so they're not in the shadow. Then this shelf used to be just hardbacks, and now it is kind of darker covers and series. So I've got A Dawn of Onyx, Phantasma, Kingdom of the Wicked, The Legends of Thesma, and then I have no idea what this series is called, but it's the spin-off to Legends of Thesma. And obviously my 2 special edition books are here, and I've kept my Dragon Jellycat and my Chili Jellycat on this shelf. I think it looks good. This shelf has still got a few knickknacks that I need to move elsewhere, but this is now hardback. So we've got Warrior, Princess, Assassin, Diabound, Never, Our Infinite Fates. You know, you can see them. And then my Hobbit and Lord of the Rings is still over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with these knickknacks. This one's definitely staying. This is my coolest replica, I think. This is Bellatrix's dagger from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. My boyfriend got me this for my birthday. It's one of my favourite things, and definitely one of the best presents I've ever received, because I didn't ask for this. He just knew I wanted it. He'd obviously heard me talk about it. So very, very cool. And then I'll move you slightly downwards just to see. But this shelf, again, this stuff here is all stuff I'm selling, so I can't really move that right now. But then these are like brighter covered fantasies. So things like, what even are these series called? The Adenashar series, so A Fellowship of Bakers and Magic. We've got Paladin's Grace. We've got Once Upon a Broken Heart, Rewitched, and Impractical Magic and Jingle Spells. So that is my fantasy shelf for now. I might input a little clip of what my bed now looks like, because it's just covered in books. I don't know what to move on to next, if I'm honest, because as I said, these 3 are staying the same, and then the shelf here that you can't quite see is messy, but purposefully left without any books on it, because that's where I put the books I've read each month, because I don't really have a place for them. So I don't know what to move on to next. This is really overwhelming actually, but I guess you'll see what I do next. So let's move on to the next clip. Right, I don't think I did a speaking clip for this, but I've sorted this shelf now. So we've got Emily Henry all at the top, Ashley Poston and BK Borison, my Afterlight collection and Lana Ferguson, and some Christmas books, and then I moved all of my LGBT stuff down one because I liked how that was. So next up I need to tackle these. I'm stressed. I mean I'll turn you around. Here's all of the stacks of books that I still haven't put anywhere. There's too much going on, genuinely too much going on, but I have another audiobook to finish, so I'm going to whack that on and see how much I can do. So here is the overview of what has been done. Obviously I showed you this one earlier, so not too much to say on what's happened here. And I am still absolutely in love with this shelf. Then we have got my middle shelf, which did stay relatively the same. So Harry Potter, Powerless. Then my Elsie Silver shelf. And then I ended up using my reading shelf to put Litvic on. Then my romance shelves again have stayed largely the same, so we've just got like groups of authors at the top, hockey romances, small town cowboys, and some random, mainly standalones I think that is, and then my mystery thrillers had to go on this shelf as well. And then my final shelf, I ended up putting Jessa Hastings right at the top because I forgot to put her anywhere else.
Then Emily Henry, which I'm obsessed with. Ashley Poston and BK Borison. Then my Afterlight and Lana Ferguson and Christmas shelf. I really love my mini Christmas section. It's so cute. So that is everything that I have changed. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week with another one. Bye!